Hi, good day. This is Miss LM and we're back again for another math video, and today we're going to talk about solving systems of linear equations by substitution. So this is our second part of the lesson. The first part is solving systems of linear equations by graphing, and the last part will be solving systems of linear equations by elimination method. So ngayon po ay by substitution muna tayo. And when we say solving systems of linear equations, we are going to find the solution or solutions to the given system of linear equation. And when we say solution or solutions, these are the ordered pairs that will satisfy both of the equations within the systems. And ngayon po, hindi tayo mag-graph. We're not going to use the Cartesian plane. We're just going to use the equations within the system. So, bago po tayo dun sa steps ng ating solving systems using substitution, let's have this short activity. So, meron tayo ditong equation wherein dito natin kukuhanin yung magiging value ni y. So, the direction says that solve for the indicated variable in terms of the other variable. If 4x plus y is equals to 11, y is equals to what? So, from this equation, ano daw kaya ang magiging equivalent ni y? We have 4x plus y is equals to 11. Kailangan natin is value lamang ni y. Ito pong 4x, we need the additive inverse of this, and that's negative 4x. We add negative 4x on both sides of the equation. Magiging 0 na siya dito sa left side. Matitira na lang ay si y. Y is equals to 11 minus 4x. And this is the value of y already. Or, pwede natin siyang i-rewrite as y is equals to negative 4x plus 11. So, ito na yung hinahanap natin dito sa ating blank. Y is equals to negative 4x plus 11. From this equation, nakuha natin yung magiging value ni y. How about on this example? If x minus 5y is equals to 9, x is equals to what? Same method dito sa ating first example. Kailangan naman natin dito is x value lamang. So, we have to get the additive inverse of negative 5y, and that's positive 5y. So, we have to add positive 5y on both sides of the equation. Makakancel na siya dito sa left. Matitira na lang ay si x equals to 9 plus 5y, or x is equals to 5y plus 9. So, any of these two is okay. Also dito, kahit alin dito sa dalawa, okay lang din po. Another, 5x minus 4y is equals to 12. Y is equals to what? So, ang tinatanong po ngayon is si y ulit. So, kailangan nating matira dito sa left side ng equation ay yung may variable y. We need the additive inverse of positive 5x, that's negative 5x. Then, if we rewrite this, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 4y is equals to negative 5x plus 12. And again, y lang po yung tinatanong. So, we have to divide both sides by negative 4. Magiging y na siya dito sa left. Magkakaroon tayo ng negative 5 over negative 4. That's positive 5 over 4x. And then, 12 divided by negative 4, that's negative 3. So, y is equals to what? 5 over 4x minus 3. So, ito yung hinahanap natin na value ni y from the equation. So, on this one, we have 2x plus 3y is equals to 6. Hinahanap natin is value ni x from this equation. So, kailangan matira si x sa left side ng equation. That is why we need the additive inverse of positive 3y, and that's negative 3y. So, added on both sides of the equation, makakancel siya dito sa ating left side at mapupunta na siya sa ating right side. So, we can also rewrite this as 2x is equals to negative 3y plus 6. Huwag kakalimutan yung mga sign. And dahil x nga po yung hinahanap natin at may 2 pa nakasama itong ating x, we have to divide both sides by positive 2. So, ang magiging result natin is x is equals to negative 3 over 2y plus 3 na lang kasi 6 divided by 2 is positive 3. So, bakit natin kailangan itong activity na ito or itong mga examples na to? Because we need to know how to form the value of a variable which will be needed in the process of substitution method in this solving the system of linear equation. Kakailanganin po natin itong knowledge na ito on how to find the variable of x or variable of y using the equation. So, let's go to our main topic, which is solving system of linear equation by substitution. Linear systems can also be solved by substitution method. This is the method that is most useful in solving linear systems in which one variable has coefficient 1. Mas madali daw po nating masosolve ang ating system of linear equation by substitution method kung meron tayong variable na ang coefficient ay 1 lamang. Okay? So let's have the steps on how we can solve systems of linear equation by substitution. Step 1, solve one of the equations for x or y. So ito yung ginawa natin a while ago. If one of the variables has coefficient 1 or negative 1, choose it since the substitution method is easier that way. Tandaan po, hanapin natin yung variable na ang coefficient ay positive 1 or negative 1 lamang. So yun yung dapat nating unang hanapin. Then on step number 2, substitute the variable in the other equation. So halimbawa, ang nahanap natin sa step 1 is equation 1. Isa-substitute natin yung nakuha natin dito sa step 1 dun sa equation on our step number 2. The result should be an equation with just one variable. So dapat makita natin na x lang lahat ng variable or y na lang yung lahat ng variable na matitira once na makapag-substitute tayo. Then on step number 3, solve the equation in step 2. So i-continue natin kung ano yung nandito sa ating step number 2. And then step 3, substitute the result from step 3 into equation in step 1 to find the value of the other variable. So yun daw pong nakuha nating value sa step number 3, isa-substitute natin dun sa ating nakuhang equation sa step number 1. And then wag na wag pong kakalimutan to check the solution in the equations of the original system. Wag po nating kalimutang i-check kung tama nga ba yung nakuha nating ordered pair doon sa ating system of linear equation. Mahaba man po itong basahin, let's follow these steps to arrive on our final answer in solving systems using substitution. Let's have this example number 1. X plus 2y is equals to 4 and 2x plus 4y is equals to 8. Step number 1 is to solve one of the equations for x or y. If one of the variables has coefficient 1 or negative 1, choose it since the substitution method is easier this way. Nasaan po dito sa ating equation 1 or equation 2 yung may variable na ang numerical coefficient lamang ay positive 1 or negative 1? Siya po ay nasa equation number 1. So from here, yan yung gagamitin natin, and then we have to solve for the variable of x. So ano po daw yung magiging value ni x dito sa ating linear equation na ito? So we need the additive inverse of positive 2y, that's negative 2y. Add it on both sides of the equation, makakancel na siya dito sa ating left side. Matitira na lang po is x is equals to 4 minus 2y. And yung 4 minus 2y na yon, we can rewrite that as x is equals to negative 2y plus 4. Okay? Then from step number 1, let's proceed to step number 2. We have now x is equals to negative 2y plus 4. Nanggaling siya sa equation 1. So, isa-substitute natin siya sa equation number 2. 2x plus 4y is equals to 8. So, dyan natin siya isa-substitute. Ang x daw po ay negative 2y plus 4. So, ang value daw ni x ay negative 2y plus 4. Ang ipapalit natin ngayon kay variable x is si negative 2y plus 4. Ito po siya. That's the value of x from our first equation. Now, we have to solve this equation. 2 times negative 2y is negative 4y and 2 times positive 4 is positive 8 plus 4y is equals to 8. So, we need the additive inverse of positive 8 para makasama siya ng kapwa constant. Negative 8 po yun. Add negative 8 on both sides of the equation. Makakancel na siya dito sa left, mapupunta na siya sa right. Kung mapapansin nyo po, meron tayong negative 4y plus 4y. 4 minus 4 is 0. Also, 8 minus 8 is 0. So, in this case, kapag nag-0, 0 po yung result natin in this method, tandaan nyo po, ito po ay isang dependent system or meron siyang infinite solutions. Etong step 4 po at step 5 ay hindi natin kayang i-follow since nag-0, 0 na po tayo dito sa ating result na ito. And again, pag 0, 0 po, dependent system or infinite solutions. Kapag hiningi ko po sa inyo, magbigay kayo ng at least 2 solutions, dun po papasok na magsaset tayo ng value ni x. Okay? So, in this case, we let x is equals to 0. Substitute natin yan on our x variable on both of the linear equations. So, dito muna tayo sa una. We have 0 plus 2y is equals to 4. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 2y is equals to 4, divide both sides by 2, y is equals to positive 2. So, the first point na ating solution for this system of linear equation, since dependent nga siya, is 0 and negative 2. At kahit i-substitute natin siya dito sa ating second linear equation, masasatisfy niya po yan. Like, 2 times 0 is 0, and then 4 times 2 is 8. 8 is equals to 8. Nasatisfy na niya itong ating second linear equation. Also, if we let the value of x as negative 2, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 2 plus 2y is equals to 4. So, nag-substitute lang tayo ulit sa ating first linear equation. Additive inverse of negative 2, that's positive 2. So, add it on both sides of the equation. So, makakancel siya dito sa ating left side. Mapupunta siya sa ating right side. 4 plus 2 is 6. Then, divide both sides by 2 kasi nga y lang yung kailangan natin. So, magkakaroon tayo ng y is equals to positive 3. And then, this will be the second ordered pair na pwede nating solution to this system of linear equation. Negative 2 and then positive 3. And again, you can check that kung tama nga ba. I-substitute lang po natin siya dito. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And then here we have 4 times 3, that's 12. 12 minus 4, that's positive 8. So, nasatisfy niya po both of the equation. So, ito po ang dalawa pa lamang sa madaming solution nitong system na ito. Tandaan po, dependent system. That means meron siyang infinite solutions. Itong dalawang ito ay ilan lamang sa solution ng system na ito. Okay? So, let's have our example number 2. So, here we have 3x plus y is equals to 7 and 2x minus y is equals to 3. And according to our step number 1, we have to solve one of the equations for x or y. And kailangan hanapin natin yung may variable na may numerical coefficient na positive 1 or negative 1. And in this case, mas mainam po na yung positive 1 na numerical coefficient ng variable natin yung hanapin natin. Kasi po, pag negative, ang tendency niyan later on, magdi-divide pa tayo on both sides of the equation by negative 1 just to make it positive. So, ang hanapin na lang natin is yung variable na may numerical coefficient na positive 1. And that's the first equation. 3x plus y is equals to 7. Kailangan natin is the value of y. Kaya po, we have to get the additive inverse of positive 3x and that's negative 3x. Add that on both sides of the equation. Magkakaroon tayo ng y is equals to negative 3x plus 7. And this will be the value of y, negative 3x plus 7, that will be substituted on our second equation. That's on our step number 2. 2x minus y is equals to 3. Diyan natin isa-substitute si negative 3x plus 7 sa ating y. And do not forget to enclose it in a parenthesis because meron tayong subtraction and that will affect the sign of our terms in this quantity. On our step number 3, we have to solve this equation. Magkakaroon tayo ng 2x. So, negative times negative is positive and negative times positive is negative. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 2x plus 3x minus 7 is equals to 3. Additive inverse of negative 7 para makasama niya yung kapwa niya constant. That's positive 7. So, add on both sides of the equation. And also, 2x plus 3x is 5x. Additive inverse of negative 7 is positive 7. Then, 3 plus 7 is 10. Divide both sides by 5. So, the value of x is positive 2. And in this case, dahil may value po yung x natin at hindi siya nag-0-0, ay meron tayong consistent system. Ibig sabihin po, itong ating system na ito ay mayroong one solution. Intersecting lines ang graph niya kasi consistent system siya. So, to get the y-coordinate paired to this x-coordinate, we have to continue to our step number 4. Substitute the result from step 3 into the equation in step number 1. So, ito yung equation natin sa step number 1. Diyan daw natin isa-substitute yung ating nakuhang value ng x. So, y is equals to negative 3 times 2 plus 7. And negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 plus 7. That will be 7 minus 6. Y is equals to positive 1. And this will be our ordered pair that is the solution to the given system of the linear equations. Positive 2 and positive 1. And para masigurado na yan nga yung ating hinahanap, positive 2 and positive positive 1, substitute natin siya sa ating original system of linear equation. Ang x plus 2y is equals to 4, magiging 2 plus 2 times 1. So, yung 1 natin is yung y. Is it equal to 4? We have 2 plus 2, kasi 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So, 2 and 1 satisfies the first linear equation. How about the second linear equation? 2 times 2 plus 4 times 1 is equals to 8. And then, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8. Again, positive 2 and positive 1 satisfies the second linear equation. So, we can conclude that positive 2 and positive 1 is the solution to the system of linear equation on our example number 2. Then, we have example number 3. Here, we have 2x plus y is equals to 6 and 2x plus y is equals to 2. Again, for step number 1, we have to solve a variable, x or y, kung alin po doon yung may numerical coefficient na positive 1. And in this case, pwede tayong mag first equation or second equation kasi pareho naman po tayong merong y wherein ang numerical coefficient niya ay positive 1. So, we can also try the second equation. 2x plus y is equals to 2 and we have to solve for the value of y. Additive inverse of positive 2x, that's negative 2x. So, magkakaroon tayo ng y is equals to negative 2x plus 2. So, ito po yung ating isa-substitute on our first equation. Huwag niyo pong kakalimutan yun na kapag ang ginamit nyo sa step 1 ay equation 2, yung magiging result nyo po ay isa-substitute nyo na sa natitirang equation which is equation number 1. So, 2x plus y is equals to 6. We have to substitute our value of y which is negative 2x plus 2. So, i-enclose natin sa parenthesis, meron tayong negative 2x plus 2 na value of y. We have 2x plus the quantity of negative 2x plus 2 is equals to 6. And since addition naman po yan, it will not affect the sign of these terms inside the quantity or the parenthesis. Magkakaroon tayo ng 2x minus 2x plus 2 is equals to 6. So, kumbaga, hindi po nagbago yung sign ni negative at hindi rin nagbago yung sign ni positive. So, 2x minus 2x obviously is 0 and then additive inverse of positive 2, that's negative 2. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 0 is not equal to positive 4. And kapag ganito po ang result, ito pong system na 2x plus y is equals to 6 and 2x plus y is equals to 2 is an inconsistent system. That means no solution, parallel lines, walang point of intersection. Tandaan po, kapag meron tayong solving systems of linear equation by substitution at ang naging result ay ang isang side ay 0 or ito pong ating may variable na x ay naging 0 and then yung ating constant ay may value, 0 is not equal to the value of the constant. Again, inconsistent po yan. Kapag 0, 0, dependent. Kapag 0 and then may value si constant, yun po yung inconsistent and no solution. Let's proceed to our fourth example. We have 2x plus y is equals to 7 and x minus 3y is equals to 7. For step number 1, hanapin po natin yung may term or variable na may numerical coefficient na 1, positive. So, meron tayong dalawang option. We can use the first equation dahil meron naman tayong positive y or we can also use our second equation kasi meron tayong positive x. Kung alin man po yung gamitin nyo dito sa ating dalawang equation, dapat po same result yung magiging sagot ninyo. In this example, ang kukuhanin natin is our equation number 1 and we have to get the value of y from this equation. So, additive inverse of positive 2x, that's negative 2x. So, magkakaroon tayo ng y is equals to negative 2x plus 7. So, this value will be substituted on our second equation, x minus 3y is equals to 7. Again, the value of y is negative 2x plus 7 and close that in parentheses. So, x minus 3 multiplied to the quantity of negative 2x plus 7 equals to 7. So, we can now multiply negative 3 to negative 2x, that's positive 6x. Negative 3 to our positive 7, that's negative 21, equals to positive 7. Then, we can combine the term with the x variable, x plus 6x, that's 7x, and then additive inverse of negative 21, that's positive 21. So, 7x is equals to 7 plus 21, and 7 plus 21 is 28. Divide both sides by positive 7, the answer for x is equals to 4. And again, dahil may value si x, ibig sabihin, meron tayong consistent system at meron tayong only one solution for this system. So, x minus 4, isa-substitute natin yan dito sa ating nakuhang value ng y. kanina sa step number 1. Y is equals to negative 2. Instead of x, we have positive 4 plus 7. So, negative 2 times 4 is negative 8 plus 7. And then, negative 8 plus 7, magkaiba ng sign. So, isusubtract natin siya. 8 minus 7 is 1. And then, sign of the greater value, that's negative 1. So, the ordered pair for this system is positive 4 and negative 1. The solution for this system is positive 4 and negative 1. And to check that, kunin natin yung ating original equation. Doon natin isa-substitute itong value ng x at value ng y. We have let x is equals to 4 and y is equals to negative 1. And from our first linear equation, 2x plus y, naging 2 times 4 plus negative 1. Magkakaroon tayo ng 8 minus 1, and 8 minus 1 is equals to 7. So, nasatisfy na niya yung first linear equation. Then, for the second linear equation, x minus 3y is equals to 7. Magkakaroon tayo ng 4 minus 3 times the quantity of negative 1. So, negative 3 times negative 1, that's positive 3. And 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is equals to 7. So, again, nasatisfy ni 4 and negative 1 itong ating pangalawang linear equation. Kaya po, we can conclude that positive 4 and negative 1 is the solution to the given system of linear equation on our example number 4. And down to our last example. Example number 5, we have here 2x plus y is equals to 3 and 4x plus 2y is equals to negative 4. The first step is to solve for the variable x or y and look for the variable having the numerical coefficient of positive 1. And nasan po dito yung may positive 1? Nandito po sa first linear equation. So, kunin natin yan and then let's solve for y. What is the additive inverse of positive 2x? That's negative 2x added on both sides of the equation. The resulting equation will be y is equals to negative 2x plus 3. So, ito po yung isa-substitute natin dito sa ating second linear equation. 4x plus 2y is equals to negative 4. Ang y ay negative 2x plus 3. So, substitute that. Naka-enclose sa parenthesis. Magkakaroon tayo ng 4x plus 2 times negative 2 is negative 4x and 2 times positive 3 is positive 6. So, 4x minus 4x, obviously, that will be 0. And then, additive inverse of positive 6, that's negative 6. Negative 4 and negative 6, kapag pinag-combine, that's negative 10. And again, meron tayong 0 dito sa side ng variable. Kapag po ganito yung ating naging resulting equation, the system of linear equation is inconsistent system. So, no solution po yan. Hindi nyo na po kailangan maghanap ng any ordered pair. Automatically, no solution po yan. So, that's all for this video. I hope you learned something. Kung meron pa rin pong hindi maunawaan, balikan nyo lang po yung video, ulitin nyo po, and then take down notes kung saan kayo nalilito para kung babalikan nyo po yung video ay malalaman nyo kung ano yung mga dapat at hindi nyo dapat gawin. And again, thank you for watching. Huwag kalimutang mag-like, mag-subscribe, mag-click na notification bell button para ma-notify kayo kapag nag-upload na ako ng other video. And of course, meron pa tayong susunod na part para dito sa ating solving systems of linear equations, and that will be by using the method of elimination. So that's all. Have a great day. Bye-bye!